Fáilte rás. Iver tree. This is lesson 3. If you haven't been doing these in order, you really should be, or it'll probably not work. So I'll try and get a link to the first one put up here somewhere if I can figure out how to. Or in the comments below or something. And a quick reminder, if I ask you to say something, you have to pause the video, say it out loud. And then when you restart it, you'll hear the answer and you can repeat that too. But to get your brain working, forming the sentences, to practice the speech coming out of your mouth, pause it, predict the answer, say it out loud. It's really important. Do it. Don't be trying to do this when you're washing the dishes or driving or something, okay? It won't work. Can you remember how to say, I'd like a wee cup of tea? Yeah. Bhfuil cup and bug tea. What about offering someone? Can you offer someone a cup of coffee? Or bhfuil cup and coffee? And say I would like one, but just the response to the question. Or bhfuil cup and coffee? Yeah. Yeah. Bhfuil. That's it. You just say bhfuil. If you've been offered it, would you like this? You say, I would. But why? And what if you don't want it? Or bhfuil that cup and coffee? I wouldn't. Near why? I wouldn't. But I'd like a big pint of Guinness. Ach bhfuil pint more Guinness. And a big burger. Agus burger more with chips. The scalagi. Well done. Can you ask for not a big pint but a small glass? Just say small glass. Glynne vug. Well done. The bug has a change at the beginning and becomes vug. Glynne vug. What about a big glass? Glynne war. Well done. How would you say, I'd like a big glass of whiskey? Bhfuil glynne war isce ba. Good stuff. Now, today we're going to talk about saying what you have, which is really interesting in Irish because they don't really have a word for have, right? They ain't got one. And you've got to say, the thing is at me, okay? So, at me is ugam. Just say it, ugam. That's it. And that's going to go at the end of your phrase. So if you want to say, I have Guinness, then you're going to say ta, which is it is, ta, Guinness, ugam. Ta Guinness ugam. Just repeat that. Ta Guinness ugam. Now, how do you say, I have a pint of Guinness? Yeah. Ta pinta Guinness ugam. How would you say, I have a glass of water? Good. Ta glynne isce agam. Well done. Ta glynne isce agam. How would you say, I have a small glass of water? Good. Ta glynne vug isce agam. Ta glynne vug isce agam. But I'd like a big pint of Guinness. Ach bhfuil pinta more Guinness. Good. How do you say, I have toast? Do you remember toast? Yeah, Aaron Rosta. So say, I have toast. Ta Aaron Rosta agam. Good. But I'd like a big burger. Ach bhfuil burger more. How did you say, I have a small cup of tea? Ta cup and bug tea agam. Good. Ta cup and bug tea agam. Do you remember the word for milk? Buanya. Good stuff. So how would you say, but I would like milk? Ach bhfuil buanya. Ach bhfuil buanya. How do you say, I have a cup of coffee. Ta cup and coffee agam. But I would like sugar. Do you remember sugar? Yeah, shukra. So, but I would like sugar. Ach bawailyam shukra. Can you offer someone sugar? Would you like sugar? Yeah, or wailyat shukra. I wouldn't. Nearby. I've got sugar. To shukra agam. Would you like milk? Or wailyat buanya? I wouldn't. Nearby. I've got milk. Ta buanya agam. How would you say, would you like a wee glass of whiskey? Or wailyat glinja vug ishkaba? I would. But why? Now to ask someone if they've got something, we're going to make a couple of wee changes to that. Instead of saying tabuanya ugam, there is milk at me, or I have milk, we're going to change ugam to ugat, which means at you. So tabuanya ugat is you have milk. And we're going to play with this a wee bit before we make it into a question. So say you have a pint of Guinness. Yep. Ta pinta Guinness ugat. Say you have a cup of coffee. Ta cup and coffee ugat. Good. Say you have a wee glass of water. Ta glinja vug ishka ugat. Good. Say you have a cup of tea. Ta cup and tea ugat. You have toast. Ta aran rosta ugat. Now, to make it the question, the ta is going to turn into will. 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 So, do you have toast? Becomes will aran rosta ugat. Will aran rosta ugat. Can you ask, do you have Guinness? Will Guinness ugat? What about, do you have whiskey? Will ishkaba ugat? And the answer, if they do have, is going to be ta. Okay? And will ishkaba ugat? Ta. Do you have whiskey? I do. So, ask again, do you have whiskey? And will ishkaba ugat? I do. Ta. I'd like a wee glass of whiskey. Bawailyum glinjavug ishkaba. Can you remember how to say please? Lid the hull. Lid the hull. Okay, ask, do you have Guinness? And will Guinness ugat? Ta. Yes, ta. I'd like a big pint of Guinness. Bawailyum pinta more Guinness. Okay, ask someone if they would like a wee cup of tea. Yep, or wailyat cup and bug tea. And you say, I would. But why? But now you want to ask, have you got milk? And will buanya ugat? And they say yes. How do they say yes? Ta. Well done. I do have milk. Ta. Would you like milk? Or wailat banya? Say I would. But why? And have you got sugar? Agus, and will shukra ugat? Now if they don't have something, they're going to say nil. Nil. Just repeat that. Nil. I don't. So ask again for sugar. And will sugar agad? And they say, no, I don't. Níl. Now, the word for chocolate is sioclaid. So they could say, but I've got chocolate. I know, you're not going to put chocolate in your tea, whatever. How do you say, but I've got chocolate? Ach, the chocolate jugum. Right. I think we're going to call this a day for now, and I'm going to end up making up weirder and weirder stuff. Okay? Look up here, we'll put a link to the next one. Good stuff. Slán.